What was, I guess you brought it up. What was that first impression like? Did you know I was told to be on my best behavior?
I didn't know what you were told, but I did know that one of the first things I saw was like, you say to Kylie, I was just shotgunning beers with the Bills Mafia, and I really want to go through one of the fire tables.
Yep.
I want to jump through it. I want to jump onto the flaming table. And she goes, okay, can we not do that right now?
Yeah, guy.
And since then, I've heard her say that exact thing to your 4-year-old about like, mommy, I want to throw this pudding on the wall. Wouldn't that be fun? Can we not do it right now?
That's a common phrase for.
And so I meet you. You're exactly as I thought you would be. Kylie is exactly as I thought she would be. Just like the realest, the smartest, the coolest. You're fantastic. Obviously, you know that. And then I swear to God, Jason, you flew through the window at light speed. I've never seen someone so big move so fast.
It's impressive.
It's like, you know, when you see a cricket and it's here, and then it's gone, and it's 16 feet that way. You're like, did it just jump up that way? How did it do that?
And he gets more athletic the more
beers. I mean, it's real.
It was wild.
I really should have played in the NFL drunk. I think it would have been better.
You know what? At this point, I would never argue with that. And all of a sudden, like, you're out there in the snow. You're handing me children through the window. Like,
I was trying to. That was
fully
not my best moment.
It was. And like, I think it actually was. And I'm
She's
really
like,
grateful.
Taylor. I was like, you want to see Taylor? I got you. Let's go.
We're going.
Whose kid is that, Jason?
Do
you know where this kid came from? But yeah, it was. I think it was your best moment, and I think I'm very lucky to have gotten to see it. I love this like new world that Travis has shown me because it's so fun. It's so exciting. There's so much pressure on these players that I kind of was like, I've only ever been in music and been like, you know, seeing that. But the pressure on sports is just such a different type that I have such a respect for everyone. Like everyone I meet on his team, like everyone I see doing this, I'm just like, you've been focused on this since you were a kid. And it shows. Well,
and I'm sure there's a lot of relatability there. Anybody trying to be the best at what they do and dedicating their lives to it. I mean, yeah.
And I've been so lucky because I never have gotten to see what the suite looks like when I play the game.
Because they didn't have a camera.
I never get to see my friends and family. So now whenever I make a play, I get to see what it actually looks like, how much fun they're having, what, you know, the type of support that I get and how crazy it gets. So the Vegas Super Bowl, there was a camera on the suite, and when Nicole scored that touchdown, and to see everybody in that suite start jumping on each other.
People are body slamming each other into other rooms. It was so violent.
It's giving me the chills right now.
Everybody.
I'm the luckiest guy in the world.
That video.
To get everybody going crazy.
People went down. Like, there were people punching each other. It was like absolute chaos. And like, I have every memory of that. Like every memory of that moment is intact, but it's just like screaming and thrashing around and trying not to be taken down by this undertow of your friends going absolutely apeshit.
I loved every bit of it.
Oh, it was so insane.
I mean, the suite that is the Travis Kelce suite that has been happening. What was your first impression of that? Of everybody in there? Who's the MVP of the suite? Who's the MVP of the suite?
Okay, so he's got, which is an incredible, like a huge green flag, is that Travis has had the same friends since he's probably 4 years old.
Yes,
literally.
And he's incredibly good at maintaining friendships, and he's so loyal, and his friends are equally loyal, and they're just the funniest, most hilarious group of people.
Yeah, and you want to talk about green flags. The first game she went to, the Bears game, she literally went through the front door of the stadium.
Yeah, we walked right in.
Just right in, like general admission?
Through general admission, with everybody on the bus to the game.
Oh my gosh.
And I was just like, oh, she's just in it. Yeah. She's down for the ride. She's here for the fun. She's like, I'll fucking go. I'll go through the mud. I'll be a part of Chiefs Kingdom.
Like, if this is where we walk in, this is where we walk in. I don't know what to tell you. I don't have an alternative. I'm like, we just played here 3 months ago.
Yeah.
And we went a different way, but I'm not going to say that. I'm not going to backseat drive this shit.
What was that like? What were people doing?
I remember using, like, Ross was like, Ross is so tall and so broad that it's like that helps a lot. And then just, you have a lot of other just like big bulky dudes that you're friends with. Yeah. Green flag, not threatened by other guys.
That's right. At all.
I was walking in with, I had a hat on and I had a mask on, and I'm walking in just in the front. We're walking in with thousands of people in Arrowhead, and nobody noticed.
Oh my gosh.
There were rumors that we had been seeing each other, but I think people were like,
remember that. Yeah.
What would they talk about?
Yeah. Right.
You know?
Yeah. I hinted on the Pat McAfee show that I was going to see if you would be willing to come see me rock the stage at Arrowhead.
Yeah.
Since I've seen you make the stadium.
But nobody was like, "Oh yeah, we're definitely gonna see her there, and we're gonna see her coming in through general admission."
No way, this guy landed her. No chance. Hey. No chance that whole podcast thing worked.
I didn't believe it when you told me.
You manifested it.
I did. Yes.
You summoned me. Here I am.
Andy Reid has recently revealed that he was the one who set you guys up. How true is this revelation by Big Red?
Whatever Andy Reid says, we're going to stand by.
We're not going to refute anything.
He says it.
Cupid,
that's what happened.
Big Red. It's all the same.
That's what happened. He's been friends with my dad. My dad is the most social man who's ever been born.
Shout out to Scott.
I was about to say, who's not friends with Scott?
He's just a maniac. He will make a friend in an airport in 1971, have a 5-minute conversation, and still be talking to that dude twice a week now. But he's like that with everyone he meets. Like he's able to have very many very meaningful relationships, and it's a skill.
It's a talent.
Yeah.
It is a mind-boggling talent that I've only known him to have.
Yeah. He's a savant.
It is impressive.
He's a savant. Social savant, my dad. And so he knows Andy, and Andy's been coming to shows for years and stuff like that. So I've always had like a really positive vibe about Andy Reid. Yeah. I didn't really know what the sports were that he was doing, but I knew that was my dad's friend, Andy Reid.
You knew he was really
I now know he is literally the most iconic, legendary coach of all time. Yeah, and like from the way that you talk about him, his leadership style is I respect it so much.
Right.
Because I feel like it's done without like aggression or raising your voice or losing your composure. It's all very composed and focused.
Can happen.
He will rip you apart for sure.
But like not in
you got to be really like
but I feel like the
plays he's calling.
Yeah, but that's the thing. It's like, but it's not done. It's not overdone, right? Like if you get it from him, you deserve it, and you're going to shape up.
Exactly.
That's what I heard from
exactly.
you.
And there's validity to it. There's such a genuine want to get better that him getting you to like do it the right way is it's like a disciplinary thing. It's just like he wouldn't be doing it unless he saw the greatness in you or he saw your ability to get it right, and he wouldn't be doing it this way if it was any other way, if that makes sense.
It does. There's a lot of heart.
Yeah, there's a stoicism too, which makes the heart when he shows it to you, and I think this is what you're kind of saying, Taylor. He's so like composed and so like locked in, and then all of a sudden when he does show that little bit of like warmth, it's like, oh, there's that teddy bear. I see him.
Yeah, he's funny. He's cheeky.
Yeah, and then
but it's like everything has a reason. Like everything is very like intentional. He's like, I feel like he like coaches and lives in a very intentional way, which I think is really awesome, and it's just like a great leadership style. Yeah,
there's a layer of trust and there's a layer of like discipline where you're gonna have some fun playing for him, but you're gonna know when you got to flip that switch to be serious and be on point and do it his way. He says it all the time. He's got 51%. I was like, all right, whatever you say, boss.
I always feel like when you lose your shit, you lose your leadership. You know,
for sure.
It's just kind of something I've always kind of tried to administer in what I'm doing. But he's a huge role model for that, of how he motivates people and how he does so without flying off the handle, and is just very focused on what the right thing is at the right moment.
Yes.
You know?
Yep. So so did Andy tell Scott something? Is that what I'm trying to what did Andy say to Scott?
I mean, okay, so when you guys did the full send on the podcast,
there was a full send,
and he was like, you want to date me? And everybody heard it it was the shooting your shot heard round the world.
Yes.
On Wednesday, Taylor Swift's surprise appearance on New Heights exploded into the league's hottest headline, so big that even Andy Reid and Patrick Mahomes were fielding questions about it during Chiefs practice. Meanwhile, the NFL world still buzzed with smaller stories. James Cook locking in a fresh deal with the Buffalo Bills, Jerry Jones recalling his fight and victory over stage 4 melanoma back in 2010, and Shadur Sanders being sidelined by an oblique injury at Cleveland Browns practice. While some updates, like Cook's contract and Sanders' setback, directly influence on-field performance, the reality is clear. The NFL news cycle is still weeks away from turning its full focus to the games themselves. For die-hard fans, those final days of the off-season feel agonizingly slow, with anticipation stretching like an eternity. And yet, nothing fuels conversation quite like Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift, whose whirlwind romance has ignited endless speculation. Conspiracy theorists claim the superstar duo linked up purely for publicity, but their undeniable chemistry keeps the entire sports and entertainment world hooked, blurring the line between spectacle, romance, and reality. Wednesday's podcast silenced lingering rumors once again, proving that Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift are far more than a publicity stunt. They're two people genuinely swept up in each other. Kelce beamed throughout the show, repeating that he is the luckiest man alive because of his relationship with Swift, while Taylor spoke with glowing admiration about his bold romantic podcast gesture that first won her over, along with the unforgettable adventures that followed. Will this love last forever? Maybe not, but every sign points to a relationship built on real connection. Even Patrick Mahomes admitted he needed proof before believing his teammates' stunning revelation. Every sign points to a relationship built on real connection. Even Patrick Mahomes admitted he needed proof before believing his teammates' stunning revelation, confessing in ESPN's documentary The Kingdom that he doubted Kelce's claims until Swift herself appeared at Arrowhead Stadium in September 2023. Watching her cheer passionately for Travis alongside his mom, Donna Kelce, erased every ounce of doubt, and in that moment Mahomes realized their love wasn't speculation. It was authentic, powerful, and unfolding right before the world's eyes. You could feel the buzz instantly, and you could see the entire stadium shifting their attention toward her, the Super Bowl champion recalled, acknowledging the Chiefs couldn't afford distractions but admitting the energy was undeniable. Still, as Patrick Mahomes pointed out, we had business to handle. Now that Taylor Swift has become a familiar face in the stands, Patrick, who shares 2-year-old Sterling Sky and 7-month-old Bronze with wife Brittany Mahomes, confessed he's loved witnessing the NFL's explosion in popularity among women. Reflecting emotionally, he shared, "Any dad will tell you that having your daughter watch football with you is one of the most special moments of your life. I grew up watching games with my dad, and he lived for it." Patrick beams whenever Sterling curls up beside him to watch, a bond he treasures deeply. Beyond celebrating Taylor's cultural impact on the league, the Mahomes family is equally thrilled about her highly anticipated album The Life of a Showgirl. In fact, Patrick and Brittany learned of the project even before Taylor and Travis announced TS12 during the August 13th episode of New Heights with Jason Kelce, a reveal that sent fans into a frenzy worldwide. After the podcast wrapped, Patrick Mahomes revealed, "They called Brittany after the show, and I was in the back of the FaceTime. I'm obviously super excited. Just knowing Taylor and seeing how she creates her albums, it's going to be amazing because of how much effort she pours into it." That excitement set the stage for the latest New Heights episode, where Taylor opened up about life as a performer and her growing relationship with Travis. Their love story has become one of the most talked about journeys in pop culture, beginning when Travis publicly admitted his failed attempt to give Taylor a friendship bracelet with his number on it during her Eras tour stop at Arrowhead Stadium back in July 2023. But as Taylor revealed with a playful laugh, Travis hadn't even tried reaching out through the proper channels. Instead, he thought he could rely on his connections inside the stadium. "He thought because he knew the elevator lady, he could just talk his way into my dressing room," Taylor quipped during the August 2025 New Heights taping. "He really was just like, I know a guy. I can figure this out." Taylor admitted she still never laid eyes on it. Travis quickly chimed in, admitting the bracelets never even left the stadium because, in his words, "I was just but hurt." But despite that initial miss, Travis also shared the exact moment he realized he wanted to pursue Taylor seriously, confessing on the podcast, "If I would have never gone to